Hi, it's Matt from Go Green Autos. I apologise for the wind. I hope you can hear me okay. It's a very cold and windy day today. So here we have a Renault Zoe for sale. This is a 22 kilowatt hour Zoe. The batteries are leased. For that you get breakdown cover included, and the batteries are guaranteed to 75% of their original capacity. So this Zoe is a 2014 Zoe, but it is still under the manufacturer's warranty. So with these cars you get 4-year warranty on the car and 5 years warranty on the EV components, the high voltage components. So that's everything under the bonnet, the motor, inverter, charger, that sort of thing. However, on the Zoes, if you renew the warranty with Renault before it's 4 years old, you can keep doing that annually until the car is 10 years old on everything, the car and the EV components. And that is one of those cars where the warranty has been renewed. So the warranty, the extended warranty, is still in place, and that's in place till the end of February 2020, and that can therefore be renewed for another year, and you can keep doing that until the car is 10 years old or 100,000 miles. So it's well worth doing on the Zoes. It makes the older Zoes, the one that has this extended warranty in place that hasn't expired, it makes them worth considerably more than a Zoe without a warranty, because obviously you can keep renewing that warranty. It costs about £300 a year, but it's well worth it. You'll retain more value in the car than that warranty has cost you. And of course, if you have a problem, you will get you have a problem with the heating system or the drivetrain or the inverter, charger, motor, anything like that, it will be covered under the warranty. So the purpose of these videos is to describe the condition, and then I point out every little mark or damage I can find, and then that allows people to buy the vehicle without coming to view it first. So I will try to be a bit quicker on this. There's very little to show you on this car. I'm going to be very picky as well. The only things I can point out is there is a little few scratches there low down on the bumper. It is plastic. There's a couple of stone chips, but you'd expect that for a car of this age. This 100% electric sticker can come off if you don't want it. That only takes 5 minutes to remove. The alloy wheels are all in nice condition. There's a slight bit of curbing on some of them. There's a little bit down there at the bottom, but really insignificant. No scratching on the, well, nothing of any significance on the mirror. There's a little scratch there, but pretty minor. There is a scratch here on the door, about 1.5 inches. A very faint one there. That one might polish out. Then looking down here, there's a bit of curbing on the alloy wheel here. And then around the back, the thing to point out around the back is, oh, it's a bit dirty here. That wasn't caught under the washing. Anyway, the bumper has raised up a little bit here. Not by much. It was where it was hit at the back, and the result is the gap gets very tight here, but it's not rubbing. It is slightly rubbing here. I should have washed that first, but very slightly. It's a pretty minor. It's certainly not worth trying to take the bumper off and straightening that. While we're in here, this one has got the storage compartment system. So you get this polystyrene frame underneath, which raises the boot floor up, so it then becomes flush with that lip there, and it allows you to store the charge cables underneath. And then underneath that carpet is your puncture repair kit, so you can take that out. This is an accessory. I think Renault charge about 150 quid for it. And there's obviously your type 2 to type 2 charge cable. The badges haven't peeled on this. They're in really nice condition, which is unusual. Going round the other side, the other thing I'll point out is it's got Michelin Cross Climate tyres on as well, which are the best tyres you can buy. They are all season tyres, so Michelin advertise them as summer tyres that work in the winter, but these are great for the British climate. Tyre treads are all very good as well. Looking down this side, there's no noticeable dents or scratches to point out, apart from a very minor one there in the door. So with all of these things, I've taken pictures of them, so if you go on the website, look at the photo gallery, you can zoom up and have a look at all these, but it's very minor, but I'll point it out anyway. Usually on these Zoes you do get dents along this crease where other doors open up and hit the car, but there's none of those in this case, well, apart from that one, a very minor one there, but it is really minor. And alloy wheel is all good on this side, apart from some very minor curbing here and here. So generally I'm pointing out every little thing, but genuinely this is a really nice looking car, and it's just automatically locked there because I've stepped away. Oh, the only other thing I could see just there, bit of paint flaking here at the top of the front bumper where it meets the lights. These bumpers, they all do the same on the Zoes. They don't mount very well here with the wing. The way they mount is they sit on slots on the bottom of the headlight, and they fix down here, but they don't fix up here, so they always move at that point. All Zoes are the same, and I did see a little scratch there, yeah, tiny little stone chip. No, it's not, it's gone. So, oh yes, there it is. I knew there was one on the door somewhere. There's a little mark up here. Again, width, it's 1 inch. It has had a bit of blue paint put in that, but that is it. I'm making it sound worse than it is. It is for Zoe of 2014. It is in cracking condition. Right, I'm getting wet here now, so I'm going to quickly show you the inside. If I unlock it, I've yet to clean the inside. The seats do need a clean. They're a little bit stained, but they will all be wet shampooed and cleaned. But once that's done, really tidy car. There's nothing to show you. The car is in very good condition. The other thing I'll note is this does have a centre armrest fitted, and also that middle headrest, which are in a different colour. They're in the lightest material that the Zen model had of this year. And at the time Renault weren't doing them in this colour. That's why a lot of these models have the whiter fabrics on the armrest and the middle seat headrest, because that was an extra. That was a dealer fit extra. So let me just jump in, and the mileage is 33,908 miles, and I'll quickly show you the paperwork. This car does have 2 keys. Where are they? Here, they're in my pocket. So there we've got 2 remote keys, and here we've got all the paperwork, loads and loads of paperwork, and the registration date is the 1st of the 3rd 2014, and we've got the extended warranty information. So as I said, that warranty can be continued until the car is 10 years old. And all the information with the car, all the previous receipts, service receipts and that sort of thing. We've also got here the Aviva insurance. It was only 168 quid to insure as well. So nothing to show you on the inside. Everything works it should do, and it's all in really nice condition. So I'll just quickly talk about the range. The battery is at I don't know, 75%, something like that. We've got an estimated range of 60 miles. The range meter on this, on all EVs, is very much an estimate. I know this car has had a BMS update, so what I'm going to do is go in here, because the range is an estimate of the range of the vehicle based on temperature, current battery state of charge and driving history. And I can see here the driving history hasn't been reset for 5,000 miles, so I'm going to reset the driving history, so it's now got no history, and the range has now dropped up to increased to 100 miles, and that's without a full charge. So what's that showing me is it has had a BMS update, which I know this vehicle has. You're not going to get 100 miles on a 75% battery in reality, because that's theoretical lab mileage. The reality is you're going to do, these have a range of around the 90 mile mark, but doing that little test just shows that this car has had a BMS update. Otherwise it would be showing much less range than that. So I think that's all I need to show you on the inside. I'll just explain the charging on the Zoe. So I'll just open the charge flap there. At the front you've got a Type 2 charge flap. The Zoe's only charge on AC. This one, the original charge flap had broken. They often do. It's a common fault on the Zoes, but this has got the flexible rubber cover off a BMW i3. It makes a really nice solution to cover that charge flap. It actually works better than the original. And this one has got the 43 kilowatt AC charging. So what that means is on a public rapid charger the car will charge in 20 to 30 minutes. Most Zoes have a 22 kilowatt charging, which means they take twice as long as that. So this is what they call the rapid charge model. And as I said, this sticker can be removed if you don't want that. So if you've seen the website, you'll know that I supply a portable charger with the vehicles. I do a free loan of that. So that means you can charge the car on a normal 3-pin plug. They're often called a granny cable. But ultimately, if you get an electric vehicle, you want to get a home charger installed. So the home chargers, they cost £300, well, from £300 to get installed. You get a government grant of £500 towards the cost, and the resulting cost is £300. So I can help to arrange that as well. There's lots of information about those on the website. I'm nearly getting blown over here by the wind, so I'll wrap up now. So this vehicle will be ready to go in a couple of days' time. I've just got to wash that interior. But if you're interested, then give me a call or email. Also let me know your postcode and I'll work out a delivery cost, and I can deliver these anywhere in the country, and it will come to you on a flatbed and it will be fully charged and ready to use.